Explorers, and welcome to Musical Story Time. For today's story time, we'll need a little help from some musical instruments. You may not have any instruments at home, so we'll have to make some. What kind of things do you have at home that you can use to make an instrument with? What about some plastic eggs? You can fill these with any kind of small object like rice or beads. I used some dry beans from my kitchen. Seal that up. And what kind of a sound do you think this will make? All right, so those are your eggs. Now everybody has cups at home. Did you know that cups also make a really good drum? Great. What about pots and pans? Maybe experiment with what kind of different sounds a pot and pan could make. Great job. Now I also found this big container of sugar in the kitchen, and it also has a really neat sound. Or so gather up your musical instruments because we'll need them for our story time. Now, there are a few things that I really miss since I've been at home, and one of them is just the simple pleasure of going to a coffee shop. So I have a song for you about my coffee, and we'll need to go ahead and get a rhythmic bass going to use for our song. So try with whatever instrument you have, just making this rhythm. Are you ready? All right, let's go. All I want is a proper cup of coffee made from a proper copper coffee pot. I may be off my dot, but I want a cup of coffee from a proper coffee pot. Tin coffee pots and iron coffee pots, they're no use to me. If I can't have a proper cup of coffee from a proper copper coffee pot, I'll have a cup of tea. Great job, explorers. Do you think that we can do it faster? Let's try. All I want is a proper cup of coffee made from a proper copper coffee pot. I may be off my dot, but I want a cup of coffee from a proper coffee pot. Tin coffee pots and iron coffee pots, they're no use to me. If I can't have a proper cup of coffee from a proper copper coffee pot, I'll have a cup of tea. Great job! So this has been your story time. I hope you'll continue to use your musical instruments at home, continue exploring, and until next time, goodbye!